Hey guys, Zelonius here. Welcome back to another video on the channel. Today's video, I'm talking about my latest custom tactics. This formation has been brilliant so far. Played quite a lot of games with it in Rivals last night. It's got me promoted to Division 2. Anyone who's been watching the streams, watching the videos, probably seen my team upgrade over time. I'm on a road to glory this year. For my Rivals rewards, I packed Nico Williams, Rodrigo and Frankie de Jong all in the same pack, the 75 times 35 rare players pack. So that was huge. Teams upgraded a lot. We're playing the 4-4-1-1. So in this video, I'm going to go over the custom tactics I'm using, the player roles, explain why I use them, and then I will show you some clips of me actually using the tactic in game so you can actually see it in action. A lot of YouTubers, when they post tactics, they'll never post any gameplay because a lot of them aren't even using the tactics. They're just making up tactics and formations that they've never even played and just waffling about them. I appreciate sometimes people are going to be busy. I've put videos out before where I've not used formation in terms of showing you the gameplay, but I've played it on stream. Any formation, tactic I play, put a video out, I will have tried and tested. I like to put gameplay out where possible. This is the team we're using though. Very good team. Neymar is insane. How much is he going for right now? So 140k basically. He's an absolute bargain. A joy to use. So let's get into the tactic. So we'll make an ever so slight change quickly so you can quickly see the code for. I'm going to put the code up now. If I put, it doesn't show the code unless I change something. So there's the code, ZAYLLBCHJXB. I will put code as the pinned message on this video. Obviously, I'm going to put it back now to 95. That's what I've been doing. Are you sick to death of getting out teamed on FC24? Want that God squad you've always been dreaming of? Check out IGGM.com today. The best and most reliable place to get coins for your ultimate team. Use the link in the description and code ZEL at checkout for a 5% discount. Check out IGGM.com today. I think it makes much difference. But yeah, the 4-4-1-1, what do I like about it? It is a bit of a hybrid with the 4-4-2 and the 4-2-3-1. The cam links up the attack really well. And in the shadow striker role, it also seems to get in behind at times, get closer to the striker. I really like that. There is an element of I'm trying to play the roles that I think suit this team. I would have really liked Rodrigo to have a plus, but the problem is with Rodrigo, his only pluses are either at striker, and I don't think he's a great. He'd be good, but I don't think he's a great striker. Lack of physicality, awful in the air. I think that's fairly important this year. Doesn't have 5-star week for either, or at right winger. But when you play him at right winger and he gets one player role, Nico Williams doesn't get any player role pluses at left wing. So it was kind of a balancing act. I really like some of the 4-3-3s. I do think they're very good. I think the 4-3-3 with the cam's brilliant, but can be a bit attacking. This 4-4-1-1 is super balanced. I really like that about this formation. The cam is probably the most important player in it. It links everything in the formation together. Neymar is very, very good at that. Frankie de Jong, playmaker. The roaming one means he gets involved, gets about everywhere. He's very well rounded, and he's got a plus. I think you could have a box to box where Frankie de Jong is, and it would work really well. But I would basically go with whatever player role you have for your player. A lot of people have untradables or the specific player they really want. Generally speaking, I think a lot of roles you can swap around, but I wouldn't drastically change a tactic. So if I had like a half winger, I wouldn't play them where de Jong is, because you'll lose a lot of them in the middle of the pitch. Tonali is the deep line playmaker with the playmaker, does work really well. It's a little bit more defensive minded and does help what is quite an attacking front four kind of with the two wingers. But those two wingers do get back and defend. Williams is on attack. I've kind of tried that because he's got the plus and I want to get the best out of his movement. It does support the attack, helps Isak a bit more. I really like Poacher. We are going to go through the roles properly. I've gone counter on the build-up. I've got a lot of pace. You can counter down the wings. It makes your Poacher running behind more. And I think when you're playing a really aggressive high line, I think that counter does work really well. For me, the really aggressive high line with really lots of offside trap work really well this year. If you're not good at switching and you feel like you pull players out of position a lot, you might want to lower the line. But for me, I really like this. It's very hard to play against and very frustrating. Player roles, keeper, just go whichever one your keeper's better at. Oblak, really good keeper. I had him untradeable from a pack a while ago. I prefer defender to any other role. If I had a plus ball playing defender though, I would put them on that. But I wouldn't like to have two ball playing defenders personally. I think at times they can leave too many gaps. I like wing back in this formation. I think attacking wing back would be a bit too much. Both my wing backs play. Van der Ven and Udogie, by the way, absolute beast pairing for about 60k, getting you strong links. Dutch and Italian, not too hard to find chemistry for that as well. Carvajal over Llorente. I'm testing him at the moment. Llorente doesn't get any player roles at fullback. I do think the player role plus or plus does make a big difference. He seems decent so far. I've won every game but one with this formation. The game I lost was a bit of a rigging against an absolute god squad playing the 5-back. I really don't like the 5-back metas and formation. Should be my camera a bit, seems to be moving over. But I will, at some point, probably in the next few days, properly test out the 5-back and do a video on it. Because I'm always trying to show you guys what works well. The midfielder roles work well together. I would have a playmaker in this position, but Neymar's not got any in playmaker. It's in shadow striker, so that's the one I've gone for. Inside forward, both of them, so it means they cut inside. The wing backs can get forward and offer you the width. They're just not too attacking. And then the poacher makes really good runs. You don't need an advanced forward who's going to get on involved in the build-up as much because you've got the cam in there to link it. So I think poacher is the best role you could use for this. It works really well in game. It's balanced. It's solid defensively. Has lots of attacking options. Normally very good at keeping the ball. So I really like it. Let's get into the game. Not into the game. Into some highlights and show you some clips we've got. Is this one? Nope, that was with Yamal, my old team. Okay, Rodrigo, so here we go. So you can see here, Rodrigo's very central. Frankie de Jong there's kind of swapped roles with him. Playmaker, roaming, they kind of just find where the gaps are. Works quite well. If you feel like they're wandering too much, you could just put them on the normal roles. Lots of good movement there. Neymar getting involved. The shadow striker getting in behind. Lots of options. The press is really good in this formation as well with the offside. See there, lots of players around the box. I've got 4 players very central there. At times it can overload the defence and be very hard to play against. Very nice speed boost there. 5-star weak foot is really good on this game. You watch that again. But the fact that I had so many options made it a lot harder for him. 5-star weak foot though is a big deal on this game. There you go. I don't think tricks are particularly great. I'm not the best at tricks historically anyway on FIFA. I do use them a bit and I'll use the ones that I think are pretty good. I haven't seen much of a meta of tricks being great this year. A lot of them are very slow. So I'd much more prioritise skill move, weak foot over skill moves. Neymar having the trickster though is really good. As you can see, I'm always going for the speed boost. Not good by me there, but the press is good straight away. Again, 4 options around the box. Good feet by Neymar. Not really sure what my man was doing. But you can see in the attack, there's lots of options. It gives you a lot of attacking patterns that are going to break people down. Nico Williams, nice speed boost out wide. Always got that ability to turn in. I do like the lateral heel to heel. Nice play by Neymar. You can see here the cam's really important because they just kind of glue everything together. So 2 tricks I do like here. Lateral heel to heel. So to do that, you press hold L1, right stick down and up to go that way. If I was wanting to do it down, it'd be up and down on the right stick. And in this trick now, I can't remember what it's called. It's like a body feint. You hold L2 and you do the opposite direction to which you're moving. So that'll be back, right, and then on the right stick, and then left on the right stick, and it does this. It sells people quite a lot. Tricks to fakes really nice. And again, it's hard to defend because he's worried about all the options I've got. You can see Udogie there with the overlap. It does threaten the defence, but they don't push up too aggressively so that you're left with gaps. I think if you had attacking wing backs, it would just be too much. You can see there, they can get forward though and offer an outlet. You can see Udogie at the bottom of the radar, at the bottom of the screen. He is offering quite an attacking option, but he's close enough that if I lost the ball, he can get back. Again, lots of options. The Travellas in this formation are really good. I found a lot of opportunities for Trivelas because the inside forwards are cutting in a lot. See there, that is a perfect Trivela. Not a lot my opponent could do about that. You need quick centre backs. I think that's a general thing on FIFA anyway. But in this formation, the centre backs are gonna at times have to have foot races. That was a disgusting speed boost by Rodrigo. When I show these videos, I quite often want to show you good goals that show the players and patterns off of the tactic. But at the same time, I want you to see some just general gameplay stuff that are going to help you improve. See there, nice trickster. You can see here just lots of options around the box. Nice touch again. I really think having 5-star weak foot in this game makes a big difference. This was one of the craziest Trivelas I've scored this year. Look at this now coming up with Frankie. Absolute disgusting the float he gets on that. Then the last clip we've got here just to finish off. Lots of options. You can see there Frankie, when it's the right time, with the plus player role, has good movement. He offers an outlet there. Carvajal and the wing backs are always a good option. I think it's another Trivela. They're disgusting. Use them. Hopefully that video there showed you how dominant this formation can be. There's lots of amazing options. Like I say, be careful in defence. You can't be pulling players out when you're playing this aggressive a line. You do need quick centre-backs. Those are a few caveats. I think every formation on this game and tactic will do better when you have the player roles assigned correctly. But don't change things drastically away. You can't be having attacking wing-backs and half-wingers in this. It just won't work. I appreciate, as always, you guys tuning in. Keep it spicy. I do hope to see you all in the next video. Peace.